Hey yo, what's up? I'm here again with the market shenanigans, with the batch analysis. Although, can you really call it a batch if there is woohoo, no fucking trades, bruh? What's this? Did I take a vacation or some shit? No, I didn't. Actually, the markets were just absolute dog water, absolute garbage, total shit, if you ask me. Yo, who's stalking me? What? Yo, bro, you're reading some old texts here. This is the old era and now I'm lost. What the fuck? No. Let's go back here. All right. No trade. So, pretty much every single day I did wake up, I checked the markets, and guess what? They were garbage. Absolute garbage. I don't know if there was actually anything ever where I sat at the market and followed. Let me check. That's a good idea. Let me check. Go to this week's analysis. Is it capturing, monsieur? Yes, it is capturing. All right. So, we're in week 12, right? No, I don't want the new version. Oh, okay. Wednesday looks like I did something. So let's check this out. Okay, so Monday, I checked stuff, right? Okay, I actually do have some stuff here. So let's go over it real quick. So I was watching UJ, right? So UJ, quite a nice weekly move, reaccumulated, and now it looks like it's moving higher, right? That's all I need. There's a momentum cycle. It's looking pretty good. And here, like it just broke out and now it's pulling back. So if some money came in there, if there was a nice reaccumulation, and if my diagonal and horizontal rules were broken on, were met on, let's say, something like an hourly or 4 hour, yeah, I could probably look for a trade here, definitely. And US oil over here, yeah, I already talked about this last week, but like this huge wick over here on the daily is really kind of sussing me out. So I don't know if I should even be watching this market, to be honest. Like the move is so erratic, so huge, insane. I don't know. Just it's not looking very consistent to me. Anyway, this is the 10 minute, right? This is my laptop watch list. So I'm watching my V, which is whatever time frame, but around the 10 minute, right, for some trades. And actually, the oil stuff looked pretty good here. Like there was a quite nice momentum cycle, definitely a reaccumulation here, some lows liquidated, right? And a diagonal formed, a horizontal formed, and broke out. And here I could have looked for a trade, and I probably did, but nothing set up. So US oil looks okay. New York Open didn't bring anything new, so expecting no more trades. Yep, that's pretty much all that happened. So I actually looked at something on Monday. Cool. So Tuesday, nothing much. I was just looking at US oil once again. What happened? Yeah, as we talked about, like I'm not sure about the whole US oil situation, but this was the V, kind of sideways, right? Like honestly, nah, this was not it, bro. This was not it. It all looks bad, expecting a no trade day. Okay, so even though I put it in here to watch it, it all looks bad. Cool, makes sense. So Wednesday over here again, UJ, how does it look on this day? Okay, so here it looks like it's already moving higher, so maybe there was something. And US oil, well, once again, I should not be watching this. But yeah, here comes US oil. This looks super similar to something like from last day, right? I don't know. Maybe it is the same. Probably is the same. And here is UJ, and this looks kind of decent, like quite a nice breakout over the horizontal diagonal. And here it started reaccumulating. I saw a lot of upper wicks here and like a horizontal forming. So I was like, okay, if this breaks out higher, I can probably follow it on the 1 minute or the 10 second, but I definitely needed a strong breakout above this level, which didn't happen. And because of that, guess what? No trades again. So Thursday here, nothing, absolutely nothing. And Friday, absolutely nothing as well. So, yep, no trade week overall. And you know what? As always, I'm gonna say this is really good results. I'm happy with this because if I was forcing anything on any other market, I would just get completely toasted, I believe. So if we just very quickly go into context over here and I take a look at, or I make an outlook for next week, I'll go over everything, right? This is what I do every single morning. I'm going to check this out and be like, okay, well, this looks like it's part of a sideways. Yes, it does look like it's breaking down now, but I'm actually going to wait for a breakout lower below even this level before I actually start following it. Because right now, here, overall, the high time frame is kind of saying bullish, right? This would ideally become a reaccumulation. So I'm expecting springs here. So I'm I'm not yet quite convinced on the direction here. This is just kind of sideways, and I need like a significant cue to either side of the market. Like right now, this is all I see, right? Just box, and I need something more. And that's the situation with a lot of stuff. That's the situation with EJ here. UJ looks all right, but this big dump, I don't know. I'll definitely watch it on Monday. I think we'll see like what this looks like. USD CAD just going sideways over here, attacking this supply again, even though I'm short biased overall. So for a long time, there won't be anything. And that's actually a nice example. That's like the opposite of what I looked at EU, right? Like, yes, it could break out here, but that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm more like looking for a redistribution here and then momentum away from that level and start shorting or whatever. That makes more sense to me. USD CHF, yeah, I mean, that's just been pulling back in an overall short market. So once again, I'm just waiting for the daily to line up overall with the weekly. No need to trade here. This is sideways. This is sideways on the daily now. Like I looked at AUD USD for quite a few weeks in a row now, but now it's just sideways. I'm not gonna trade here ever. Like all of this, let me grab this. All of this is like, blech, you know, who cares? Just break out. Give me a definitive answer of what you want to do, you know, or give me a cue, and then I'll follow it. NCD USD is just like, I don't know what to think about this. This is just random. Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin shorts and Ethereum shorts, definitely. Like overall, my bias is short, right? After it broke down here. So once we see some significant weakening of whatever bullish trend we get here, and once we see that bullish trend fail, I'm gonna try to follow it short. Yeah, so crypto probably gonna be on my short list. NAS 100 looking really weak, but still in a demand level over here. But maybe if it breaks down here with some momentum on Monday, I might actually follow this short because this is a big stage one already. And if it really breaks down, yeah, I might follow it. We'll see. Maybe I will wait for like a daily close or something. Yeah, SPX looks even worse. This looks like, yeah, it just looks bad. I could definitely see SPX and the market in general just like dip a little bit lower for sure. JER30, yeah, looks horrible. I might follow that short. That looks pretty reasonable to look for a short here. Has been a very bullish market for a very long time, and now finally supply is overpowering demand a bit. So yeah, I think this could be a good area to short. Same with UK 100, really very extended trend on the weekly, now finally showing some weakness. I think it makes sense to follow short with the expectation that overall it might still return to bullish, right? But now there is a lot of opportunities to the short side, definitely. And there's a lot of momentum as well. Same with JPN, all the indices in general. Potentially even with the metals, right? They look very weak as well. Maybe I would wait for like a bullish pullback and then start shortening the weakness or the break of that bullish trend. You know, maybe I will wait for something over here, let's say, and then as it breaks down, I might start following down after like something like this, whatever, on a 4 hour or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, definitely at least sideways right now, but more biased towards short if it breaks down. Yeah, XU is the same with XPT, and US oil I'll probably not even watch, to be honest. So yeah, that's all. Just want to give myself huge props for patience, because it doesn't bother me at all that I'm not trading. Yeah, I mean, ideally I would like to trade, right? I enjoy it. I think it's fun to get those trades, and I enjoy doing batch analysis, more importantly, and now I don't really have anything to analyze. But honestly, I've been feeling so patient and so confident in my system lately that waiting is absolutely no issue for me. So if this market condition lasts for a couple more weeks, I'm completely chilling. It's no problem. I'm just enjoying my life. And once the markets are ready, I'll be here for it. But until then, I'll see you next time. How long has this video been? Holy shit, I yapped for 9 minutes for no trace. Crazy, bro.